The city limit sound was a knot in my chest, just concrete and clocks putting life to the test. I watched the digital number spinning out of control, tried to buy back the piece of my runaway soul. So I threw a worn duffel on the passenger seat, said goodbye to the pavement, the rush and the heat. I traded my blazer for a dusty old cap and drew a straight line right off the edge of the map. Oh, the miles rolling now like a spool of white thread, got the windows down low, chasing the sunset ahead. Every worry I carried is just dust on the dash, running on coffee and hope and good gasoline cash. Yeah, the radio's crackling some low country steel. This is the realest I've ever let myself feel. There's a freedom out here that the pavement provides when the silence of the highway is riding beside. The air smells like hay couldn't turn on the field, and the tension in my shoulders is starting to yield. Past a field of old silos painted with it blue and white, and watch the telephone poles blur into the fading light. I tossed the cell phone in the bin beneath the seat, didn't need a distraction, just two dusty feet on the pedal of a pickup that's seen better days. But she runs like a wild horse through a wide open maze. Oh, the miles rolling out like a spool of white thread, got the windows down low, chasing the sunset ahead. Every worry I carried is just dust on the dash, running on coffee and hope and good gasoline cash. Yeah, the radio's crackling some low country steel. This is the realest I've ever let myself feel. There's a freedom out here that the pavement provides when the silence of the highway is riding beside. To find it was just leaving the chaos of the past far behind. I traded the burden for the rumble and roar, and found I had everything I needed and more. This movement is medicine, this asphalt is grace. The wind is erasing the look on my face. Oh, the miles rolling now like a spool of white thread, got the windows down low, chasing the sunset ahead. Every worry I carried is just dust on the dash, running on coffee and hope and good gasoline cash. Yeah, the radio's crackling some low country steel. This is the realest I've ever let myself feel. There's a freedom out here that the pavement provides when the silence of the highway is riding beside. Just a whisper of the tires on the hot crack road, shedding that heavy, immovable load. Windows down, worries gone, yeah. Just me and the stars and the coming of dawn. Coming of dawn. Map mark 0. Dashboard's cracked where the sun has been strong. I've been driving this highway for far too long. The old pickup smells like the diesel and rust. Just two souls out here kicking up dust. Your hand finds a rhythm on the faded armrest. Yeah, you always know where I'm heading next. The radio static is our only sound as we roll past the sleeping town. You're not just occupying the passenger side, you are the reason for this beautiful ride. You're the compass that straightens the crooked line, my steady shotgun star, my light, my sign. Mapped out futures across that worn vinyl seat, decided our battles dealt with bitter defeat. There's a silent agreement we both understand, a promise we made across this wide land. You're the keeper of all of the terrible secrets I keep. You're the voice in the dark when I can't fall asleep. The radio static is our only sound as we roll past the sleeping towns. You're not just occupying the passenger side, you are the reason for this beautiful ride. You're the compass that straightens a crooked line, my steady shotgun star, my light, my sign. I used to think freedom was leaving the map behind, just the engine roaring, putting worries out of my mind. But now I realize the destination doesn't mean a thing. I only chase the happiness your presence brings. Let the gravel fly and the tires spin fast. I know this perfect moment is built to last. The radio static is our only sound as we roll past the sleeping towns. You're not just occupying the passenger side, you are the reason for this beautiful ride. You're the compass that straightens a crooked line, my steady shotgun star, my light, my sign. Yeah, my steady shot star, don't you ever leave the passenger seat. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. We got a long road, baby, we got a long road. A long, long road to ride. City skyline sinking low, like a watercolor fading slow. We killed the GPS and the radio hum, just listening to where the wheels had come. 80 miles past the last street light, trading neon for the honest night. Got your worn out denim jacket pile, got nothing but miles and your easy smile. It's just a white line, constellations and the speed limit sign. Translations, a black top ribbon underneath the moon. Getting lost isn't losing when I'm with you. In the low glow of the dash, those blue eyes shine. And darling, they're the only destination of mine. The coffee-stained map on the console tray keeps track of the states we burned away. Your thumb runs circles on my knuckles tight, a silent promise carried through the night. We don't need a word to fill the space, just the easy rhythm of this place. The way the passing semi-trucks blow through, I swear every mile brings me closer to you. It's just a white line, constellations and a speed limit sign. Translations, a black top ribbon underneath the moon. Getting lost isn't losing when I'm with you. In the low glow of the dash, those blue eyes shine. And darling, they're the only destination of mine. They say you gotta settle down, find a fixed place to plant your roots. But darling, if this rolling ground is what forever constitutes, I'll take the next state line and the next mile marker that we see. Because home is less about the address and more about you beside me. Yeah, home is wherever the highway bends and where this crazy journey finally ends. It's just a white line, constellations and the speed limit sign. Translations, a black top ribbon underneath the moon. Getting lost isn't losing when I'm with you. In the low glow of the dash, those blue eyes shine. And darling, they're the only destination of mine. They're the only destination underneath the white line constellation. Just your hand in mine, and those wide open beautiful blue eyes. Sunrise bled across the windshield glass, left that porch swing shadow in the past. Didn't stop to wave or leave a single note, just a sound of gravel caught in my throat. Checked the fuel and turned the radio low, had to get far faster than the wind could blow. My worn out tires kissed the county line, trading comfort for a future that's all mine. It's 100 miles from yesterday, that's the distance I needed to find. 100 miles from the path where I used to stray, leaving all the heavy things behind. Past a place where my heart had locked the gate, and I'm driving fast, sealing my own fate. Every mile marker clicks the chain apart. 100 miles is a brand new start. The rearview mirror shrinks the dusty town, where broken promises kept dragging me down. Felt like a footnote in a borrowed life, cut it clean away with this highway knife. They love to talk about what I wouldn't dare, said I was rooted deep and going nowhere. But I traded comfort for the static on the dial, gave myself just one more lonely mile. It's 100 miles from yesterday, that's the distance I needed to find. 100 miles from the path where I used to stray, leaving all the heavy things behind. Past a place where my heart had locked the gate, and I'm driving fast, sealing my own fate. Every mile marker clicks the chain apart. 100 miles is a brand new start. The steering wheel's the only anchor I need, planting new intentions like an unfamiliar seed. Don't know the address, don't know the final view, but the open road is washing out the painful blue. Let the wind take the whisper of my old name. I'm just pavement now, melting off the shame. It's 100 miles from yesterday, that's the distance I needed to find. 100 miles from the path where I used to stray, leaving all the heavy things behind. Past a place where my heart had locked the gate, and I'm driving fast, sealing my own fate. Every mile marker clicks the chain apart. 100 miles is a brand new start. Yeah, 100 miles and counting, that's the truth. Shaking off the shadows of my reckless youth. Goodbye, yesterday. I'm already gone. I'm already gone. Sky still asleep and painted deep. I pulled the heavy brick inside the bay. I've got 5 hours left before I sleep, and 700 miles left on the day. The highway ghost town smells of rain and grease. A lonely truck stop tucked beneath the sign. I need a temporary, hard-won piece to keep the dotted white line clear and fine. It's that bitter black gold in a styrofoam cup, strong enough to burn the throat and keep me honest. A highway preacher filling me right up, a cheap salvation on the long, tough promise. That sludge is hot and tastes like burned out wire, but it's the only thing that keeps my focus clear. It fuels the engine of a desperate fireman who keeps on driving till the sun is here. I stand beside the counter, slick and gray, where weary souls all gather for the fix. The guy behind the glass has seen this day 1,000 times with all the tired tricks. I see my own reflection in the paint and recognize the hollow in my stare. I watch the diesel filling up again, the smell of distance hanging in the air. It's that bitter black gold in a styrofoam cup, strong enough to burn the throat and keep me honest. A highway preacher filling me right up, a cheap salvation on the long tough promise. That sludge is hot and tastes like burned out wine, but it's the only thing that keeps my focus clear. It fuels the engine of a desperate fireman who keeps on driving till the sun is here. I hear the voice back home within my head saying just a little longer, make it worth the cost. I've got 3 hungry mouths that must be fed, and not another minute can be lost. So I wrap my palm around the heat I hold, this high-octane comfort for a tired soul. A heavy cup worth more than silver or gold to reach the final necessary goal. It's that bitter black gold in a styrofoam cup, strong enough to burn the throat and keep me honest. A highway preacher filling me right up, a cheap salvation on a long tough promise. That sludge is hot and tastes like burned out wine, but it's the only thing that keeps my focus clear. It fuels the engine of a desperate fireman who keeps on driving till the sun is here. Yeah, I keep on driving till the sun is here, and watch the dark retreat beyond the rim. One more mile, one more gear, one more clear taste of black gold, keeping me from getting dim. Black gold and white lines. Yeah, black gold and white lines. Said goodbye to the satellite home, packed the truck just before the morning sun had come. Pulled out the folding paper, worn and creased, looking for the pressure to be finally released. This map is older than the tires I ride, got no legend and nowhere left to hide. I tore off the corner where the key was marked and drove away before the day got dark. Oh, it's a map to nowhere, drawn in faded ink and dust, the only kind of guidance that I truly trust. Chasing county lines that quickly fade into the sun, a journey started, never meant to be done. The destination's just an excuse to roam. I'm finally lost and finally home. The pencil marks told me to take the ride past a rusted mailbox painted ghostly white, but the creek that used to run is long since dry, just red clay begging underneath a lonely sky. I stopped at a junction where the sign was bent, didn't know which way the good Lord meant. I asked an old man rocking on his porch, he said, son, that map you got's a burning torch. Oh, it's a map to nowhere, drawn in faded ink and dust, the only kind of guidance that I truly trust. Chasing county lines that quickly fade into the sun, a journey started, never meant to be done. The destination's just an excuse to roam. I'm finally lost and finally home. Every town knows where I ought to be, they can't chart the distance that I needed to flee. I traded perfect routes for the mystery, trading certainty for pure liberty. I didn't need a finish line drawn in the dirt, just enough space so my past couldn't hurt. Oh, it's a map to nowhere, drawn in faded ink and dust. The only kind of guidance that I truly trust. Chasing county lines that quickly fade into the sun. A journey started, never meant to be done. The destination's just an excuse to roam. I'm finally lost and finally home. The engine hums a low and steady beat, just gravel flying up beneath my feet. No need to check the mile markers, friend, 'cause the map to nowhere has no end. Yeah, the map to nowhere has no end. Engine purrs a low and steady beat, and trading pavement for the desert heat. The road is ribbon wide beneath my wheels, the kind of honest solitude that heals. And I'm driving west, chasing down the light, putting distance between morning and the night. The radio plays a tune from 73, a sound that always pulls a ghost of you to me. Oh, that Oklahoma fire in the west, where the gold and ruby put the world to the test. Route 666 at sundown, that Cadillac Sky, where the ghosts of the good times still roll on by. Every mile marker remembers your face in this beautiful, lonely, forgotten place. I keep coming back for this moment of grace, when the sun dips low and slows down the pace. We burned up the miles like two kids with a dream, living life right out of a silver screen. We stopped for cheap coffee at a roadside cafe, vowing we never let that feeling decay. You wore a bandana and your smile was bright, racing the shadow away into the night. We thought forever was just around the bend, a story with no need to ever end. Oh, that Oklahoma fire in the west, where the golden ruby put the world to the test. Route 666 at sundown, the Cadillac Sky, where the ghosts of the good times still roll on by. Every mile marker remembers your face in this beautiful, lonely, forgotten place. I keep coming back for this moment of grace, when the sun dips low and slows down the pace. They say the main street of America's one thing, just faded paint on the history within. The map keeps changing names upon the line, but the stretch of asphalt holds what was mine. The neon signs are flickering and old, like a promise that was made but never wholly told. I stopped the car right here where we stopped before, and watch the shadows creeping past the door. Oh, that Oklahoma fire in the west, where the golden ruby put the world to the test. Route 66 at sundown, that Cadillac Sky, where the ghosts of the good times still roll on by. Every mile marker remembers your face in this beautiful, lonely, forgotten place. I keep coming back for this moment of grace, when the sun dips low and slows down the pace. The sun dips low and slows down the pace, just dust and the echo of your sweet face in the Cadillac Sky. Good night. Good night. Clock said 11:32. We fled the flashing city blue. The fastest way was straight and sure, but tonight, my love, I needed more. I turned the wheel on to the dirt, where rush hour never does get hurt. We took the old road past the creek, just to hear the silence when you speak. We're taking the long way home tonight, trading speed for starlight. 5 miles an hour feels just right, while your face catches the moonlight. I'm not racing any clock or sign, just weaving all your world with mine. This scenic route is leading us where the only gentle rush is love. The dashboard light is dim and low, reflecting on the places we go. Gravel ticking under the tire as the miles start to stretch out farther. I watch your profile in the dark, a steady flame, a steady spark, and every small and easy breath is beating back the feeling of stress. We're taking the long way home tonight, trading speed for starlight. 5 miles an hour feels just right, while your face catches the moonlight. I'm not racing any clock or sign, just weaving all your world with mine. This scenic route is leading us where the only gentle rush is love. Let the world spin quickly past the glass, let the future come and go too fast. But for these moments held in pause, we are defying all the laws of hurried hearts and hurried hands, making our stand in these slow lands. We found the truth, the highway mist, in the quiet grace of a slow drive kiss. We're taking the long way home tonight, trading speed for starlight. 5 miles an hour feels just right, while your face catches the moonlight. I'm not racing any clock or sign, just weaving all your world with mine. This scenic route is leading us where the only gentle rush is love. Where the only gentle rush is love. This new truck dash is flawless glass. The satellite stream will always last. No need to fidget, grip the dial, just perfect sound from mile on mile. But when the volume drops too low, I miss the sound from long ago. That empty search, that velvet crack, that always pulls my memory back. That broken sound, erratic then, is where our whole true life began. It was a noise, it was the sound of finding magic of the ground. Radio static, holding you tight, just a sliver of signal bathed in light. You were the broadcast cutting through the haze, living inside those crackling days. We drive the back roads late and slow to where the tall pines start to grow. That bench seat stained with ancient red, the only pillow for your head. I'd search the airways, hand on yours to open up some distant doors. The songs were secondary things beside the truth the silence brings. We'd turn it down so we could hear the little breaths that held us near. That broken sound, erratic then, simple way we met, a feeling I can't quite forget. The fight for clarity is done, but maybe the connection won when we were straining through the blur, and every word was treasure sure. That broken sound, erratic then, is where our whole true life began. It was a noise, it was a sound of finding magic underground. Radio static, holding you tight, just a sliver of signal, bathed in light. You were the broadcast, cutting through the haze. Live inside those crackling days. I pull the needle off the track, I hear the static coming back. A faint broadcast heart, static in you, only static in you. I was stuck in neutral waiting for the light to change, watching every good intention go right out of range. Thought my destination's just an empty parking lot. Didn't know the only map I needed was the one you got. You pulled up beside me in a rusty, faded truck. Suddenly the gears engaged, it felt like honest love. We didn't need a billboard or a fancy highway sign, just your hand across the console fitting into mine. We were two lanes running true, heading different ways, just asphalt and headlights burning through the haze. Now we're merging traffic, no turning back the wheel. This is a simple promise, the way that forever feels. You're two lanes to forever, baby, side by side. The only road I'll ever wanna drive. The world keeps spinning faster on this complicated track. They try to tell us that we always gotta look back, but we keep it straight and honest past the neon and the noise. Found all the real direction in these simple, quiet joys. We traded city chaos for the dust beneath our feet, and every little milestone marker tastes perfectly sweet. There are 1,000 exits if you're looking for a quick retreat, but honey, I just found the one place that I can't be beat. We were two lanes running true, heading different ways, just asphalt and headlights burning through the haze. Now I'm merging traffic, no turning back the wheel. This is a simple promise, the way that forever feels. You're two lanes to forever, baby, side by side. The only road I'll ever wanna drive. That silver band you gave me isn't just some shiny gleam. It's a perfect circle closing in on our shared dream. No detour signs allowed, no need to check the forecast twice. We've paid the toll and now we found the paradise. I'm taking these vows now in front of all these friends, knowing that this journey never truly ends. We were two lanes running true, heading different ways, just asphalt and headlights burning through the haze. Now we're merging traffic, no turning back the wheel. This is a simple promise, the way that forever feels. You're two lanes to forever, baby, side by side. The only road I'll ever wanna drive. Just two hearts and four wheels rolling slow. The deepest true climbed inside this steel rib cage, turned another cold and blank page. The diner light blurred out to black. There ain't no fast lane for looking back, just 20 tons and diesel fumes, cutting shadows through the desert rooms. I watched the coffee steam the glass, praying time will move a little fast. This white line is a silver knife, slicing through the midnight of my life. Got 10 more states to kill the speed, planting dollars where I plant my need. I'm just chasing the sunrise miles deep, while the rest of the honest world is asleep. Oh, I'm living on the lonely hum, where the dawn might never come. I see the blue glow on the dash, the battery light begins to flash. I dialed your number in the dark, leaving silence as my only mark. I wish I heard your voice tonight, just a whispered fix beneath the light. But the static eats a simple sound somewhere on this barren ground. This white line is a silver knife, slicing through the midnight of my life. Got 10 more states to kill the speed, planting dollars where I plant my need. I'm just chasing the sunrise miles deep, while the rest of the honest world is asleep. Oh, I'm living on the lonely hum, where the dawn might never come. I pull the air brakes by the sign at some forgotten station's dusty line. I stretch my legs beneath the moon, 1,000 miles between today and noon. And every small town that I pass through just makes me think of missing you. I check the mirror, adjust the tilt on the foundation that we built. This white line is a silver knife, slicing through the midnight of my life. Got 10 more states to kill the speed, planting dollars where I plant my need. I'm just chasing the sunrise miles deep, while the rest of the honest world is asleep. Oh, I'm living on a lonely hum, where the dawn might never come. Just a rumble and a steady push through the dark silence of the brush. I'm rolling down this winding thread with only ghosts for company in my head. Meridian of Miles, rolling on, rolling on, until I get home. The dawn just broke on a gas station sign. Cheap coffee steaming, but the view is divine. I left that state line before the sun showed. Got all I own riding packed on the road. The engine is running, the choice has been made. Another horizon will soon be displayed. My one leather map doesn't ask where I'm going, it just tracks all the rivers that keep my heart flowing. There's dust on my boots that the pavement can't clean, a patchwork of places I visited, seen. It ain't mud on my tires, it's the miles that I claim. Every Templar I pass, they all whisper my name. I've got a sickness for motion, a hunger for speed, a permanent traveler, that's all that I need. The gravel remembers where my soul takes its stand, with nothing but daylight and grit in my hand. I tried settling down in that little brick flat, thought maybe stability was where it was at. But the clock on the mantle ticked slower than ice, and permanence started to pay a high price. The neighborhood lawns were all they kept green, but I couldn't stand living behind a tight screen. My roots grew shallow, my spirit felt boxed. I needed the wide open spaces I'd marked. There's dust on my boots that the pavement can't clean, a patchwork of places I visited, seen it. Ain't mud on my tires, it's the miles that I claim. Every traveler I pass, they all whisper my name. In my hunger for speed, a permanent traveler, that's all that I need. The gravel remembers where my soul takes its stand, with nothing but daylight and grit in my hand. A house is four walls and a coat on a peg, but a home is a highway beneath my right leg. I trade the front porch for the sunset I chase, leaving no shadow, no permanent trace. They say you can't run from the ghost in your mirror, but every new mile makes the answer clear. I'm not running away from the things that I've known, I'm just running toward where I feel less alone. Now there's dust on my boots that the pavement can't clean, a patchwork of places I visited, seen it. Ain't mud on my tires, it's the miles that I claim. Every traveler I pass, they all whisper my name. I got ocean, a hunger for speed, a permanent traveler, that's all that I need. The gravel remembers where my soul takes its stand, with nothing but daylight and grit in my hand. Yeah, nothing but daylight and grit in my hand. Just a map that I keep folding over the land, dust on my boots, my only true sign, leaving the city lights far, far behind. The road keeps on going. The road keeps on going. We clear the high school parking lot, where every single rumor's born and caught. My mama thinks I'm still with Sarah, watching some predictable tearjerker drama. But you and I, we know the score. We're pulling out and heading for the door. The town is quiet, the neon's dim, and darling, I'm obsessed with where we're headed with them. We gotta push this truck past the yellow line light, leave this little town in the dust tonight. When that sign reads, welcome to Oak Haven, that's the exact spot I've been craving. Kiss me at the county line, make that rusty border feel divine. Nobody watches, nobody knows, that's where the real electric current flows. My fingers trace the curve of your hand, just checking if you understand that innocent touch is a dangerous tease. Driving 80 through the cottonwood trees, you laughed and put your arm around me, like the whole wide world couldn't have found me. The gravel spits beneath the tires, were fueled by cheap gas and quiet, bright desires. We gotta push this truck past the yellow line light, leave this little town in the dust tonight. When that sign reads, welcome to Oak Haven, that's the exact spot I've been craving. Kiss me at the county line, make that rusty border feel divine. Nobody watches, nobody knows, that's where the real electric current flows. We coast down slow, the engine starts to hum, knowing what we risk to overcome the high beams, catch the scent of pain of the sign that proves our small town restraint is finally broken, finally gone, before the earliest crack of dawn. Stop right here beneath the old oak tree, don't waste a single breath on talking to me. We Gotta push this truck past the yellow line light. We left that little town in the dust tonight. Now that sign reads, welcome to Oak Haven, and that's the exact spot I've been craving. Kiss me at the county line, make that rusty border feel divine. Nobody watches, nobody knows, that's where the real electric current flows. Yeah, that's where the current flows, baby. Nobody knows. Just kiss me at the county line, right here on the county line. Oh, kiss me. Grandfather's brass, scratched and worn, a gift I carried since the day I was born. I tied it tight against my belt, a heavy trust, believing it would save me from the desert dust. For 15 seasons I surrendered every mile to the magnetic pull of that deceptive dial. It whispered promises of riches and a rest, I ignored the pounding rhythm in my own chest. It's the Meridian of Rust, the navigator's lie, that little brass hand pointed only at the sky. I've been walking in circles on the cracked asphalt, blaming destiny when it was mechanical fault. I don't need directions written on the shell of tin. The true north I'm seeking is the path I carry within. The needle told me go and chase the distant haze, so I spent my youth in lonely hurried days. It guided me to how all cities gray and cold, where every story is sold as counterfeit, not gold. I built a life on shaky ground and borrowed stone, only to find myself spectacularly alone. It showed me straight lines, clear and fast, but hard and gray. Isn't this a turning where the honest wildflowers sway? It's the Meridian of Rust, the navigator's lie, that little brass hand pointed only at the sky. I've been walking in circles on the cracked asphalt, blaming destiny when it was mechanical fault. I don't need directions written on the shell of tin. The true north I'm seeking is the path I carry within. I pulled that useless piece of history from my coat and saw the spider web of cracks within the glass mold. The thing I trusted most had nothing left to say. It just spun wildly in the middle of the day. I buried it beneath the loamy sagebrush, deep within the soil, and realized the map was useless for this kind of toil. I closed my eyes and let my heart dictate the pace. I found the only true guide in this lonely space. Now the Meridian of Rust is just a memory. The world looks different when my own soul sets me free. I'm done walking in circles on the cracked asphalt and blaming fate when it was always the mechanical fault. I don't need directions written on the shell of tin. The true north I'm seeking is the path I carry within. I'll let the shadows fall just where they may land, just the sound of my own footsteps in the honest sand. The path within, the path within, that's that's where the real journey begins. Two a.m. the dashboard lights are low. The yellow asphalt ribbon starts to burn. I'm pulling 40 tons, I've gotta go. A lesson in the time I had to learn. This steel box holds the weight of all my aims. My own reflection blurred across the glass, outrunning whispers and forgotten names, and just watching shadows that the headlights pass. She's got 1,000,000 miles etched in the chrome. She don't care where I'm going or where I've been. She just demands I bring the freight back home and trust the man who's tucked inside her skin. Oh, the rumble of a 12-valve shaker is the only steady rhythm that I know. She's the steady, lonely promise maker, pushing every drop of high-octane flow. She's the diesel drummer, pounding hard and true, the only constant power driving me right through. I know the sound of every valve and ring, a slight delay before the clutch engages tight, a perfect mechanical, deep, heavy thing that holds a dark at bay throughout the night. When mountains rise and lesser engines fail, I listen for that glorious steady churn. She never once begins to weep or wail. She simply burns the fuel and takes her turn. She's got 1,000,000 miles etched in the chrome. She don't care where I'm going or where I've been. She just demands I bring the freight back home and trust the man who's tucked inside her skin. Oh, the rumble of the 12-valve shaker is the only steady rhythm that I know. She's a steady, lonely promise maker, pushing every drop of high-octane flow. She's a diesel drummer, pounding hard and true, the only constant power driving me right through. They call it horsepower, metal, glass, and gear, but when I'm stretched out weary on the bench, it sounds like triumph ringing in my ear. The sound of strength that nothing can quite quench. This engine heartbeat is the only proof that every single climb is worth the cost. Beneath this corrugated steel roof, no matter how much solitude I've lost. Oh, the rumble of the 12-valve shaker is the only steady rhythm that I know. She's the steady, lonely promise maker, pushing every drop of high-octane flow. She's the diesel drummer, pounding hard and true, the only constant power driving me right through. The diesel drummer, pounding hard and true, yeah, she's driving me right through. Soft faded rhythm, the 12-valve shaker. Packed my hope in a used sedan, followed the lure of a city plan, traded the sound of the cattle gate for a concrete sprawl and a high-rise fate. I thought the grid was only dust, and that ambition was absolute trust. Said goodbye to the open range, chasing a currency I could exchange. I wore the sheen of the corporate life beneath the manufactured smoky sky. The meeting spun and the pressure grew, pretending that rush was something new. I made the money and paid the dues, standing in line in expensive shoes. But the air conditioning felt too thin, I couldn't remember where I had been. There's nothing like the leather grown on a dusty path that I have known. The pickups purr on gravel ground, where honest rhythm can still be found. My calloused hand finds a worn out rig, washing clean the city stain. Yeah, I'm back in the saddle, pulling it tight. Home looks better in a fading light. Fixed the fence post by the creek, the kind of stillness that I sought to see. The work is honest and the sweat is clean, a quiet landscape I had never seen. Nah, truly until I looked away and learned the worth of yesterday. This ground doesn't ask me to pretend, it just accepts me at the very end. There's nothing like the leather grown on a dusty path that I have known. In the saddle, pulling it tight. Home looks better in the fading light. It took 10 years and 100 towns to learn the value of these tired grounds. I thought I needed altitude and speed, but all I needed was to plant a seed. The world outside can spin and fray, but my compass points me back this way. I found my measure in the setting sun, oh, and the wandering part is done. There's nothing like the leather grown on a dusty path that I have known. The pickups purr on gravel ground, where honest rhythm can still be found. My calloused hand finds a worn out red, washing clean the city stain. Yeah, I'm back in the saddle, pulling it tight. Home looks better in the fading light. Just the smell of hay and the creak of the gate. Found my future wasn't worth the wait, back in the saddle again.